Okie dokie, I'm going to re-record this because I've recorded it once already and video problems. So this is a kind of a witchy haul. It's actually a gift video. My real life friend who goes by Hazel on YouTube, I believe, sent me a rather large parcel and it's full of amazing gifts, and she sent it to me for a number of reasons. One, she's my soul sister and she's so generous of spirit anyway. She's always been generous of spirit and I love her for it. I try to be as well, and she is so giving. The other reason she sent this is because she knows I had problems where I was part of a swap and I never received anything, and she knows I was deeply hurt by it and that I've had a really difficult weekend. And she just sent me some things to bring me some happiness and light into my life, and she really did. And I don't know if she realises the impact that some of the things are going to have, and I think on a soul level it's just kind of clicked with her. So I just wanted to say a big thank you to Hazel. I was actually in tears in my other video, but the other video has got lost. So everything you sent was incredible, and I just wanted to say a big thank you and share it with everybody and share my appreciation. Some of these things are witchy, some of these things are not quite so witchy, so as we go through we'll have a look. Now, she sent me this card first and foremost. It's like beautiful. I won't read it because it's kind of personal. I might read little bits from it which sort of talk about what the items she sent are. But tigers have been with me throughout my whole life. I think they've been, imagery-wise, have been with her for most of her life as well. And if I had to pick an animal that I could transform into, I think it would probably either be a wolf or a tiger, but probably a tiger. I think I'm more of a cat than I am a wolf. Jokes aside, and there's something very, very relevant right now about tigers earning their stripes, so I just want to say a big thank you. And it came with a little Halloween confetti in it, and everybody who knows me knows that I'm an absolute Fruit Loop for Halloween Samhain, so that was great. So I think we'll share the non-pagany bits first and then the more pagany bits second. So first and foremost, she sent this, look at this. This is Septimus Heat Book 1 Magic. And she knows how much I love books, and I've actually ran out of something to read right now, so that's amazing. Excuse me. And she sent this umbrella. Can you see the cats there? With the sort of magical black cats. Isn't that great? The lilac colour matches my nail varnish right now. Isn't that weird? And some knee-high grey socks. And I think I'll have to lose a little bit more weight before I can get away with knee-high socks. But I love grey. I love wearing grey. It looks nice on me. It always has. Some highlighters with little forest animals on. This is actually perfect right now because I just signed up for a course, which I might talk about in another video, but it's actually really, really relevant right now. Which I don't think she knew before she'd already sent it, so... And then she sent this necklace, and it's kind of Victoriana. I can sort of imagine it being quite Victorian. The thing the shape in the middle is like a butterfly angel. Had me staring at it for ages, and I really love the dragonflies too. They're really pretty. It's kind of Morrigan-y. It's gorgeous. So that's that. And what else is non-pagany? Okay, so she sent me a accessorized deep chocolates brown eyeliner, and that's awesome right now because I don't know if other women go through this, but I go through when, like, I buy quite a lot of my makeup together, so it all starts running out at the same time, and it started running out right now. So this is really, really great right now. Oh, and a cat card. Isn't that gorgeous? Big eyes. And oh, this is one of my favourite things. Look at this. This is from Memoirs for Memoirs of a Geisha, shimmer powder with crushed pearl. Oh, I was so excited when I got that out of the box. I was like, oh my god, it's Memoirs! I'm obsessed with geisha. My friend knows I'm obsessed with geisha, so that was amazing. Oh, and then should we do the blue things and discuss that? I think let's move those out for now because they're great. Now there's something in there. Okay, so there's a feather in there. We'll talk about that in a sec. So there's this very blue shimmery owl money box, very blue. Oh gosh, candle holder, and this has beads in it. Right, so I'm going to read to you what she said about the beads. The crystal beads and bird charms in the bag from a favourite necklace of hers that maybe you could find useful in crafting. The glass crystal, and there is one semi-precious crystal. It's a twilight topaz, which are quite rare. So I'm going to show you these. I'm going to carefully pour them out because I saw these and I thought they were incredible. And it's lovely of her to think of me and my crafting as well. Come on, out you come. That's the rare one, I think. I think this is the rare one. Really autumny coloured. Look at that. And anyone who knows me knows I love these sorts of charms. I quite often get attracted to like little bird pendant charms like this. These are going to be incredible. I'm not sure what we're going to make, and then I'll show you some of the beads. They're great, beautiful. And what I also wanted to mention about this is the colour. Now, the colour is this beautiful turquoise blue, which I've always loved. And I had a realisation as I was looking at it that I think right now, because I am such a vocal person, a lot of what I do is through talking and words, and I consider myself to be a wordsmith in the way that I create stories and novels and things as well, is that perhaps my throat chakra gets a lot of damage, and I was feeling the healing energies coming off these three things, particularly for their colour, and I was just thinking I need more things this colour to help me cleanse and heal myself. That I felt very connected to that sort of. They're quite turquoisey blue. It might not show up so well on the camera, it's quite dull in here at the minute, even though I'm in front of the window. And the feather we're not sure about because it's a very little black songbird type with a sort of green shimmer. I did wonder if it might be coal tit because I had all those coal tits outside, and I wondered if the relevance was coming up through it like that. And there was an opalite. Now, opalite is a spiritual realm stone. Right, I'm going to have to see if I still have all the correspondences up because I did earlier. I know it's for angelic content, and there's love and healing and a sort of connection to the spirit realm. If I actually pick it up, you can sort of see the light going through. Healing and all that sort of good stuff. So I think then we're on to the more pagany bits now, because I showed you the opalite. We're not sure what the bark is. Now, I actually sat here smelling this, and it sort of smells like tea. Now, if you can identify what this is just by looking at it, please tell me. But she says it's from a giant, very ancient tree. I did wonder if it might be oak, but I was not 100% sure. I know it's not birch because it's not silver. It does smell like tea. I don't fully comprehend that, but okay. So let's just move these three things, and I'm going to show you some of the other things right now. Now, the next thing she sent was this, and you're going to... There you go, you can see that good. Good. It's cherry, wild cherry, and I looked up the associations. I'm going to read them to you. Zodiac association, Virgo, mine. Deities, any maiden goddess, Artemis, Morrigan. Look at that. Also sacred and revered to both the Japanese and other cultures. I've forgotten what that was. A good grounding energy. They are very solid. Used in seduction spells, fertility spells, so really relevant coming up to Lunasar. For stability and focus and intuition and helping overcome obstacles. Good for divination, healing work, love magic, and unification of groups. detection spells and amplifying spell work. So it's absolutely insanely perfect. Everything you've sent. It's incredible. So the next and final bits, I believe, forgive me if I've missed anything, I've re-recorded this so I started moving things about, are the most incredible. I took them out and I was like, oh my god. And she found these on the ground and had given them a little wash. Ready? Look at that. It's huge. And the power and energy coming off them. And then there are these three. These are all swan. I was thinking what I might do with them is I might create like a protection amulet or like a shield to go on my wall. And what else I realised is my Celtic astrology animal is swan. So there will be a huge level of protection all tied into my Celtic path working there. I'm not going to read you my swan storyline, it's quite interesting. But I took them out and the power was so incredible. I was like, wow, and I like literally spoke out loud when no one to hear me. So all of these things have got such deep connections, and I think some of it was just, you know, instinctively done, instinctively sent, and they actually tie in perfectly. And I was overwhelmed because I'd had a difficult weekend and I was just so thankful these came today. I was really pleased, and I actually had a whole video that I've got to do yet, and I decided I wanted to do this one on its own just to make it a special video to say thank you so much. And I will get on and make you something and send you some bits for Samhain, I think, for Halloween, and then it's sort of tying into my Celtic New Year but sending you something special, Hazel, at that point. And I know there are two things that I've said I will try and get done for you, and I'll try and get those two things done for you for Samhain, and then try and put some more goodies in. So if you'd maybe like some Halloween goodies, I could do that, or if you'd rather just have some tailor-made goodies, then we can do that too, and then I'm sending you something back. So an absolute, she's my real life friend, by the way. I know I've known her not my entire life, but a good long while now, half my life probably. You know, I don't do swaps very often, and so I tend to keep it to people I know in real life. So this had a huge impact. It really did. I mean, the feathers and the bark and in fact everything. There is nothing here that didn't have an impact, that didn't have a message. Even the colours, and the colours just started healing my throat, and it was incredible. So it's an extra special thank you to my real life friend who goes by Hazel and King on here. So thank you so much, darling. I was in tears earlier, and I've kind of bucked up a bit since, because I had to make a more serious video, but it doesn't mean that, you know, this means any less. It means the world to me that these came today, and they blasted a bit of light in a difficult time for me. So thank you so much once again. I love you, my sister. Many blessings.